Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. 5 things a woman should look for in a man, right? 5 things a woman should look for in a man, right? Now, you know what I was going through, man, I got papers going back to the 90s, even the 80s, because I remember back in the 80s, I wrote something. It was for the men called Rom Wills. And it was supposed to be a funny thing. It's ironic. I was getting into writing even then, back in 83. Like Rom's rules, like if a woman, like, and this is for the men. It's like if a woman calls you up, if you got a woman over your place and a woman calls you up, don't pick up. That might be your girlfriend. Stuff like that, right? So I've been writing a while, and I saw an old notebook that I had written stuff through back in the late 90s, and this was actually a little notebook that had the notes I had for my first book, Nice Guys and Players, which was published in 2000. Well, actually in 1999, it was just called, it just had a different subtitle. So this is something I had to had written, just looking at some of the notes, started writing in about 97, right? And, around that time, that's when I was doing a lot of stuff, more stuff for women than so for men, right? Because I was appearing on this public access TV show in DC called Love and Happiness, and I had started doing some small seminars and stuff, be invited, and that was based on a little pamphlet I wrote. So anything, I looked in here and I saw I had some notes for something. It was 5 things a woman should look for in a man, right? And I want to share them with you, right? The first thing, look for a man who is generally happy. Let me say that again. Look for a man who is genuinely happy, right? Because a lot of times, okay, ladies, we know y'all like that tall guy or that handsome guy, physical guy, whatever. But sometimes y'all get that guy, and that guy really ain't comfortable with himself. He ain't happy with his own life. But you looking for him to make you happy in yours, right? To bring something to you. But how can he bring something to you if he ain't happy with his own life? He ain't content. That's how a lot of women get their asses whipped. Seriously, you get a guy, if a guy's frustrated with his life, he can't do anything for you. In fact, he might be dangerous for you. Because I've seen, let's just say, on a professional basis, I'm familiar with a lot of domestic abuse cases, right? Professionally, right? Because remember, I used to work in the legal field, right? And plus, I talk with a lot of cops, divorce attorneys. Used to sit in a family court just for something to do when I worked at the courts, right? And you'll find a lot of these women will hook up with somebody because he cute or something. Or he got some money. But dude ain't happy with his life. When a man's frustrated with his life, he'll take it out on a woman, one way or the other. He might not physically hurt you, but he'll mentally abuse you, right? And don't be having no headaches. And then, of course, a lot of women hook up with non-select guys because they can't get the select guys. And then they treat them a certain way. And then that guy flip out on them. But always look first. That's the first and foremost. See if that guy is happy. You can even ask him on a day, say, hey, how's life going for you? He's like, man, it's great. And he'll probably go on and stuff. You're going to have to listen to him talk about himself more than, focus on you. But you'll find out alive. You just sit back, control your own vanity and say, let him talk. Find out if he's happy. See what passion that he has for his purpose. Whatever he's doing, look at what he's doing and see if there's a look in his eyes like he's really enjoying life. That's the first thing. Because there's no way you're going to enjoy him if he ain't enjoying himself. And then if he's a happy person, he's going to bring that same energy to you. Right? So that's the first thing. He's generally happy. Second thing, he has a plan that he's working on. Ladies, the very nature of a man is to go in a certain direction. That's the very nature of a man, to go in a direction. He's always going to have a plan. He's going to do that. The real nature of a man is to always be solving a problem, have a job, something. That's our nature. We're looking out. That's why when we go out the house, we can go to the store and back in 15 minutes and take y'all 2 hours. Because y'all go out and, y'all flitter all over the place like butterflies. Y'all supposed to do that, though. I don't have a problem with that. But see, a man, he don't flitter. He go to the store for the milk, he get milk. Y'all go to the store for milk and y'all got 2 carts or something. You talking about come out to the car and help him bring it in the house, right? But because of that, a man should always have a goal. Something he trying to do, his purpose, his mission, right? And that he's working on it. See, that's important. It's very easy for a lesser man to say he got a plan. Like, you meet a man, just ask him a simple question. Where you going in life, right? And don't make it sound like you trying to find out his resume or something. That kind of annoys men. But find out, say, oh, okay, what you trying to do with your life? In fact, you can say it just like that, because that's how I ask a woman or a man. Like, if I'm doing a coaching session, I'll say, hey, what you trying to do with your life? Right? Find out what just if he has a plan, right? Find out if he got a plan and that he's actively working on it. And I've mentioned this before. Like, that guy tell you, a lot of women get caught up by what a guy tells him he's going to do. It's like, he can tell you all, you don't have to be tripping over it. Just look, is he actually working on it? If he say he's going to start a business, what's he doing towards it, right? So that he has a plan, right? That's the second thing. Third thing a woman should look for in a man, he takes responsibility easily. I'm going to tell you the craziest thing. When women get guys, they got to talk shit about it. Like, he ain't doing this or that, or he ain't handling this business. Well, one, ladies, if you marry that type of man or get involved, that's your dumb ass. Seriously, just like, what the, that dude didn't hold a gun to your head. So that's the first thing, Look for a man, you don't have to nag him about taking responsibility. Look for that man, something go wrong, he already up before you, he might be up handling it before you even know it's a problem. The shit hit the fan, that dude already figuring out a way to take care of things, to handle it. Like, he can be responsible. Like, it kills me when women find a guy to have a baby with, and then when the dude is a lousy father, don't want to do, they crying, they trying to get him to force him. They get him on Maury or paternity court. Say, I'm trying to make him step up. You shouldn't have spread your legs for his ass. The first thing you should have did was make sure he takes responsibility. You can just pay attention. Does this dude pay his bills on time? If he got kids already, is he taking care of those kids already? If you work with the dude, because we know workplace relationships happen, he get an assignment, is he handling or is he lollygagging? Find out if he takes it easily. If you got to force, if a boss or a family or a court got to force him to do what he's supposed to do, that ain't a man who takes responsibility easy. You find that guy who's going to do it. Don't get some guy just because he cute or something. I know y'all like the looks. I respect that. But don't just deal with that guy, that's trifling just because he's funny and then expect him to take responsibility when some shit happen. He probably won't. Most men who take responsibility easily already had that trait a part of them. So look for that trait. You think about it. If you think about having babies or, want a man who's going to at least take care of the baby, not even get to marrying you, but just at least going to be there for you. Look for that trait early, right? Look for a man who's disciplined. Look for discipline in a man. Here's the thing to do. Look at how he does stuff. Is this guy the type who's going to be at work consistently? Is this the guy who's going to, if he say he goes to the gym or something, does he consistently do this? You could watch this, and this is something you can pay attention to while you paying attention to the plan he's working on. A disciplined man is going to stick to that plan. Because a disciplined man is also going to control his own appetites. Is he that type of guy, the shit hit the fan or something going crazy, he getting as emotional as you are. You like, and he right there with you. And then you like, hold up, dog. I'm supposed to, you as a woman, you supposed to be saying, I'm supposed to be doing, you supposed to be like, baby, I got this. Right? So see if he's disciplined in his behavior. Or is he undisciplined? Right? Does he handle his business when he's supposed to handle business? That's part of the responsibility thing in life. You really think about this. This is connected. Like a A man who's got a plan he's working on is going to be generally happy. And, it takes some responsibility and some discipline to do it. And the third thing is the man honest. Very simple. Does he say what he means and means what he says? If he tell you, baby, this is who I am, right, and this is what I do, and you can tell from his actions that's what it is, boom, you good. But is he telling you one thing and doing something else? Is he telling you he got this business going and all of this, but he's sitting around playing Xbox at your house? Is he honest? Have you caught him in a lie? And we know y'all be looking. He told you something and this is what's it. He told you he ain't have another woman, so you done went through his social media, you done put his finger up to his phone so you can get in, use that fingerprint to get in, and you find out, nah, he don't got nobody else. Only person who's texting him is his cousin. Is this man honest? Is he telling you straight up? Right? Look for those, there's always, y'all always going to have something little that's particular to you, but if you look for those 5 general things, you probably got you a keeper. You got you a real man. So anyway, that's all I got for you ladies. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace and blessings.